you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Florida State's offense will get first crack at it here. And here comes Ashton Daniels, the portal addition from Auburn. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Running it to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
What a great job by the defense understanding where they're on the field. Listen, the wide side of the field is this way. They're going to try to run that sweep, identifying it.
And down he goes back at the 3.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. And onto the field comes Aiden Lawfery. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though...
There he goes! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Slithers into space. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Working the middle, it's complete. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard. Up on first down, it's 2nd and 3. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Looking left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of time...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, going to the air. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Toss sweep, try to get it outside to the right. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
They'll keep it on the ground. There's a crease. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Illinois right back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run it. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. They'll go right back to it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Motion from the wide receiver. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Noles can really attack on this second and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiles. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Here's the pressure. A little release to the back. Great move. Now he's got room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. The Seminoles are flying down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Creates a little room. Sweet little juke, and he's going to wind up picking up 8. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. To the air, it's Daniels. Maybe some room here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Seminoles. A great catch and run for 6.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this way.
After not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's loose. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Seminoles will line it up on first and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Unloads to the right. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
Things just not going as easy for this.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. He's out past the 35. Makes the catch, and he's free. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg and rolling out. With the catch, it's Riles. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Seminoles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
Man, this quarterback's got some speed. You see him use those wheels to get outside. He was on the run. Nobody even close to him defensively before he was able to find an open target to get the first down.
On the option. The pitch. Next going for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Pulls it, fired complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dome. Back to pass. It's Hauser. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Now on the return. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking deep down the right side. And his first pass is incomplete.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
And that's a good sign for this defense, man. The first two drives, they...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the tight end. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. To the air, it's Hauser. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he got loose. Oh, he's got some space. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Seminoles just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Might as well give it to him again. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Doak Campbell Stadium. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Noles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Valentine. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Coach Bielema told me coming out of the locker room, his biggest concern right now is how they are handling this very hostile environment. It was tough in the first quarter, and this crowd is making it even more difficult. They are loud. They are crazy. And his communication says they have to improve at the line of scrimmage, making sure they're getting into their run game, their RPOs, and being strong with all their communication. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Illinois lining up quickly. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Handoff from the gun.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Surge to head for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got some room to run. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up in great field position.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that you're...
Touchdown, Illini! And that one will give them the lead.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Running to the left. Runs through the tackle.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Caught, and he's got room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Slings it downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Seminoles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He'll try the left side. Oh, what a move. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Noles moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got the back in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the option. Quick toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Makes a catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous yards after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Valentine. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. From the gun to give, looking for room. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try the outside to the left. Jumped on top of the pile.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Looking for a man. It's Hauser. He lofts one down the sideline. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Illinois! And once he got away... No shot at catching him.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And he tacks on the extra point. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Seminole sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the timing just a hair off.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Turning it on. The 20, the 10, and he scores! Touchdown, Florida State!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Valentine. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for space. It's Valentine. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Sweet cut there. Here's a little room there. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Illinois right back to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage.
There he goes. Makes it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Reads it, fires complete. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Headed to the 4th, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. It's complete on the right side. They finally get him stopped. So dangerous after the catch, but this defense might get a little help from the officials here. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Snap in the shotgun. Looking down the middle. Rolls it in. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. And he'll be brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
These are the places that...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Valentine. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll move the tight end. Unloads quickly. Oh, what a cut! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Florida State calls its 3rd and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Riles. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Off the boot, looking for his man. Finds his man. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Knowles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Wide out, trying to get it in. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And he puts through the extra point. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
A points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays.